This is just a friendly reminder that Kendrick Lamar is worth $140 million. So if there's anything you need to ask yourself is, what is Kendrick Lamar doing after he's done with this performative activism? Because that's what it is. What he just did on stage, and so many celebrities love doing. What is he doing after that? And if the answer is nothing,
You motherfuckers are so goddamn tiring. Because with the amount of time that you spent blabbering on this damn phone of yours, you could have taken the same amount of time to Google this real quick. This took me 3 seconds. Read the goddamn headlines. Some more information for you. And more. So the next time you want to get on Kendrick Lamar Duckworth's internet, just a yapping. Before you start a yapping, Google and see what Kendrick Lamar is doing for his community. Since you want to be all up in freaking black people's business. Have the day you deserve.
Actually, what you need to ask yourself is, why are you even speaking on Kendrick Lamar, or why are you talking to us? Ask yourself that. Or better yet, ask yourself why you're not speaking on Elon Musk, who's worth way more, and he's only performing to line his own pockets. And why are you not speaking on Donald Trump, who is worth way more than Kendrick Lamar, who's only performing to make his buddies richer? Why are you not speaking on that? Why are you in our business? Why are you talking to us? Why are you talking to us about something that has nothing to do with you? Why are you even in our business? Ask yourself that. Maybe you should ask yourself that, and then maybe we'll ask ourselves the questions that we need to ask ourselves. Have a great day. Or better yet, have the day you deserve.
You know, if you actually took time out to Google, you'll see that man is involved in a lot of charities, including the Compton Girls Club and the Tommy the Clown Foundation. Tommy the Clown being a very famous crunk dancer who pretty much started a foundation to help children within the inner city get into dancing instead of getting into goddamn drugs and shit like that. On top of that, he's always hosting food drives as well as toy drives. The city of Compton will literally tell you that Kendrick Lamar is very active in his community. And honestly, it's high-key fucking annoying that non-black people constantly hold our black celebrities, or just black people in general, to the goddamn fucking flag that is activism, when niggas never once said that they were fucking activists. Like, it's really goddamn fucking annoying. Like, y'all treat us like we're supposed to be fucking Martin Luther King or Harriet Tubman, but y'all don't get on the celebrities like Taylor Swift and Bad Bunny. It's really goddamn irritating.
Live from Petty News, we're live for local or shade making. You chalk silkworm, shut the hell up. No one cares what you think. Here's what you're gonna do. Ask one of the other celebrities out there who have way more money than Kendrick Lamar gonna do. Like, hey, what is Jack Nicholson gonna do? He got money. You ain't saying shit about him, huh? Oh, or what about all the people who actually have done damage to people, like Donald Trump himself? Like, what is he gonna do? He ain't did shit yet. But make our America trash even more. Oh, let's ask another question. Like, what is the whole Nickelodeon team gonna do to actually make people's lives better? Because a lot of their money was made off of ill-gotten gains. Why aren't you talking about them? Like, why aren't you talking about that? Like, what about the people from Disney? What are they gonna do? Because those people are the ones who actually did things that need to be paying back with all the money they got. Why you asking about them? See, you chalk-coated sea beavers are just the weirdest creatures I've ever met. An albino muscadine can't be that fun, I'm assuming, because apparently you chalky muskrats don't understand that he did his part. It's up to the rest of the world to start catching on. So here's the question. Why aren't you asking the people who actually have harmed people, like Harvey Weinstein?
Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Robi Masaga. Today I want us to dive into a heated debate that got social media buzzing. A white woman recently questioned what Kendrick Lamar is doing after his so-called formative activism. And let's just say black people were not having it. They came to his defense, dragging her for not doing proper research and even telling her to mind her own business. Now, this situation brings up a lot of important discussions. It's about more than just Kendrick Lamar. It's about how black celebrities are constantly scrutinized, even when they've done so much for their community. Meanwhile, other wealthy individuals never seem to face the same level of questioning. So today, let's break all this down, why this woman comment sparked outrage, the amazing things Kendrick Lamar has done for the community, and why people need to stop policing Black success.
See, it's idiots like you is why I came back on this app. Or honestly, it's also idiots like you is the reason why I feel this app is getting toxic. And I'm speaking into this mic because I want you to hear me very, very clearly. You are absolutely 100% gaslighting and fear-mongering and hate raging all at the same time with a stupid question like that. I don't think you get the logistics of what a rapper is, or what a hip hop artist is, or what a musician is, or even what an artist is. I don't. Behind those fashionable tortoise frame glasses of yours that basically speaks posers to people like me with real astigmatism, I feel like that is literally what you're doing. You are doing all three things at once. Fear-mongering, gaslighting, and rage baiting, all at the same time. In nowhere and in any logistics was that ever a discussion that never needed to be made, or any original thought that you had stated in the entire video was ever necessary. And you make yourself look stupid even more doing it. You really are. At no point was your video making that statement about Kendrick was ever necessary. And to try to make yourself look like you're smart and intelligent to say that is the dumbest take that I've ever seen in the history of this video, of this TikTok. And while yes, I seem like I'm gullibly, simply minded to be gullible to make this response video about it, but it's only entertaining to me because I felt the need to express it to you, whether you ever see it or not, on the fact that people like you who are existent to do things like this just proves of why we are the laughing stock country in this entire planet Earth. People in the East are feeling sorry for us. I know this. The Shanghaozhou app, I've been on there more often to see it, because in many of the chats that I've been in and I've observed, they've been feeling bad for us. They feel bad for us. Canada is sick of us. Well, more of our government, but not us. And then Gaza and the Palestinians right now in Gaza are mad at us, despite your performative and in your decisions, in your discussions. So let me guess, you're trying to be Maya 2.0? Is that what you're doing? Because, sweetheart, it's not going to help. It's not. See, I've already known there are several people who have made responses videos to that. But it's videos like this of the dumb takes that you're making right now is exactly why I came back on this app, because I refuse to let a red tyrant who is given credit for bringing this app back to be the reason why that I don't want to get on this app, even if minimally I am. Again, at no rational point that you're in any video did you say anything about that. And if I have to quote Biddy Madison, then I will say it. What you had said was the most dumbest thing ever to be ever said. At no point was there any irrational thought than what you said in that video. And everyone here, including TikTok, are unfortunately dumb enough and feel sorry that you had to even post that. And we feel sorry for you having to even speak those words. We award you no points. And God have mercy on your fucking soul.
Well, let's start from the beginning. A white woman saw that Kendrick Lamar is worth $140 million, and she decided to question what he's doing now that his formative activism is supposedly over. Now, When someone says something like that, they're implying that Kendrick used to care about the community, but now that he's rich, he's not doing anything anymore. And that assumption is wrong. People immediately called her out because, first of all, Kendrick Lamar has never stopped being involved in activism and charity. If she had taken even a few minutes to do her research, she would have known that he is actively contributing to society. But instead of looking things up, she went straight to questioning him publicly, which is why Black people were upset. Many responded by saying, if you don't know what Kendrick is doing, that is on you. Go do your research. Others told her straight up to mind her business and stop policing what Black people do with their money. And honestly, they had a point. Because when was the last time we saw people questioning billionaires like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk about what they're doing for their communities? It rarely happens. But when it comes to a successful Black man, suddenly he owes people an explanation. That's not fair. Now, let's talk facts because Kendrick Lamar has done a lot. People love to act like he just raps about struggle, but isn't actively doing anything to help. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Here are just a few examples of how Kendrick Lamar gives back. He has funded scholarship for students who need financial assistance, giving back to the communities. Every year, Kendrick participates in toy drives for unprivileged children in Compton. He has supported programs that provide resources for struggling families in his hometown. He has worked with organizations that provide job training for young people. Something else is donating to charities. He has donated to different charities and community initiatives in Los Angeles. That's real impact. He performed at the Global Citizen Festivals, an event that raises money for global issues like poverty and education. Using his voice for activism, Kendrick doesn't just donate money, he also speaks about issues affecting Black people. His music itself is a form of activism, tackling police brutality, systemic racism, and economic inequality. He was one of the first rappers invited to White House to meet with President Obama to discuss issues in Black communities. These are just a few of many ways Kendrick Lamar gives back. So for someone to question what he is doing now, it just shows that they haven't been paying attention. This situation with Kendrick Lamar highlights a bigger issue that we see all the time. People love to police what successful Black men and women do with their money. When a Black person makes it, they are expected to give, and give. Even when they do, people still find a way to question if it's enough. But let's be real, how often do we see this same energy directed at white celebrities or billionaires? People rarely ask what Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, even Taylor Swift are doing for their communities. But when a Black celebrity gets money, suddenly they have to prove they're giving back. And the worst part, even when Black celebrities do give back, it's never enough for some people. Kendrick Lamar has done more for Compton than most politicians, yet some people still have the audacity to ask, what is he doing now? It's ridiculous. And this is why Black people were mad. They saw this comment for what it was, a classic case of unnecessary scrutiny. Some people told the woman to mind her own business because honestly, what was the point of her comment? If she really cared about activism, she could have done a quick Google search instead of acting like Kendrick Lamar is just sitting on his wealth, doing nothing. And let's talk about another layer to this, the entitlement some people feel towards Black success. Kendrick Lamar worked hard for his money, yet some feel like he has to justify having it. Meanwhile, other wealthy people enjoy their billions without being questioned. It's frustrating. So let's be clear, Kendrick Lamar has done more for his community than most people will ever do in their lifetime. He has donated to schools, funded scholarships, helped families, and supported charities. If you don't know that, it's not because he hasn't done anything, it's because you haven't done your research. And let this be a lesson. Before you question what a Black person is doing with their money, ask yourself, would you question a white billionaire the same way? If the answer is no, then maybe you should rethink your approach. And at the end of the day, Kendrick doesn't owe anyone any explanation. His work speaks for itself. But anyway, guys, this is just my take. What do you think? Was this woman just uninformed, or was she deliberately trying to stir the pot? Let's talk on the comment section, and also remember to subscribe, like, and share as well. And until next time, stay safe.